Boom. Destroy your land. Spaceship number 2. Boom. Destroy your land. Spaceship number 3. Boom. Destroy your land. Spaceship number 4. Boom. Destroy your land. Hey everyone, welcome back to Tipsy Magic. Today we have a spicy one. We're going to play some Orzhov Control, which isn't the normal colors that you play Control with, and we're doing it in kind of a unique way. Heading over to tipsymagic.com, my own website that I made that you should totally check out, we can see the deck here, and it does look unusual. Look at all these different kinds of lands. Why do we have all these different lands? Well, the reason is because I tried to make an all fate scroll deck. This is a 3-mana rock that in Commander is amazing, right? Turn 6 or 7, you got a bunch of mana out, you sack it, you draw that many cards. In Standard, it's a little harder to pull off, but I managed to do it and it works relatively well. So let's take a look. This requires for us to have different named lands, which is why we have our usual 24 lands, but within that, we don't have more than 3 copies of any. We have 3 copies of Swamp and 2 copies of Plains, and everything else is just 1s and 2s. So this can pop off for drawing 6, 7, 8 cards kind of in the late game. In order to make All Fate Scroll work, besides the lands, I decided to go with a heavy emphasis on colorless because a lot of these lands do produce colorless mana. So we're going with Ugin, which is a great card for colorless. It gets us life, it produces mana, and it exiles opponents' things. Great card. Once this comes out, many times opponents just quit. In addition to that, we have the Anti-Causal Vestige. This allows us to do a couple of things. One, it lets us ramp. If we warp it in for 4, we get to draw a card and put another land into play if we have one in our hand. Also, it lets us station our ships. What ships, you ask? Well, the Extinguisher Battleship. So this is a card that comes into play and it destroys lands. It's not non-lands, it's destroy any permanent. So we want to bring this in not by casting it, although we can do that, but we want to ultimate Ugin and then grab 4 of these guys and destroy 4 of our opponent's lands. And at that point, they pretty much quit most of the time. Beyond that, we have a ton of board wipes here. We got 4 split ups and 4 deadly cover ups. And kind of to delay our opponent from doing things, we've got authority at the consoles. That'll gain us life. If they're playing haste, it's really devastating for them. And we have some ramp in the way of Sad Robot. And that's basically the deck. As always, the deck is linked in the description if you want to try it out. And if you click this little button here, you can export it to Arena. Just copy it and paste it in, and you can play with the deck. All right, let's check it out. Lots of removal and some surveilling. We'll take it. Keep. Let's start with Shadowy Backstreets. Bitter Triumph. We'll keep that. Some early removal. Opponents, what are you playing? Red. Alright, I'm glad I kept this Bitter Triumph then. Let's go ahead and Eden into a Candy Trail, which lets us surveil for 2. We could use another white source. That is a white source. But I think that comes into play tapped, but that's okay. We'll take it. Actually, it doesn't come into play tapped because we have a Plains and a Swamp. Man, these surveil lands are so good. Opponents. Okay, they're playing a little bit of Izzet. Maybe Vivi, maybe Cauldron. Who knows? Alright, we'll play the Dalkovan Encampment and pass the turn. Keep this mana open for a Bitter Triumph. It's a Drake Hatcher deck. That's fine. We'll leave that and sack this Candy Trail. Draw our Hidden Grotto. Perfect. All Fate Scroll. Love this card in this deck. Let's go ahead and Hidden Grotto. Surveil. Keep the Ugin. We're at 5 mana now. 2 away from Ugin. And this All Fate Scroll allows us to Bitter Triumph if we need to. Opt. Do I kill it now? What does it need? 3 counters? Remove 3 counters. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Opponent opts. Drake-Catcher goes to 2/4. Land. And attacks. And we'll go ahead and pay 3 life. Get rid of the Drake-Catcher. Ugin. Conduit Pylons. Surveil again. We need 1 more land to get our Ugin on. Deadly Cover-Up. We already got one of those. So let's toss that one. And we will pass the turn. Well, we got a Grip of Destruction in our hand. So, bring out some creatures, opponent. That is a creature. A scary one. Well, we will Secluded Starforge. And better than putting it in the graveyard is exiling it, which is what Ugin does. And we'll go ahead and draw a card and gain 3 life. Authority Consoles. Another delay tactic card. Alright, 1 VV gone. Actually, maybe I should have put it in the graveyard. Oh, what I should have done is Deadly Cover-Up and got rid of all his VVs. Oh, I messed up. Oh well. I got too excited about the Ugin. Alright. Opponent roping? Come on. Really? You lose 1 VV and you got a rope? Okay, he's not roping. Good. Drake-Catcher number 2. And Torch the Tower. Sure. That doesn't really matter. We'll play a Fountain Port. Draw a card. Play an Authority Consoles. And then we have so many in hand, we might as well get rid of this guy. Opponent's missing some land drops too. There are 3 lands and I have 7, so they're a bit behind. Stock up. Maybe they're gonna go search for a land. There it is. Okay. And at the end of the turn, we'll go ahead and create a fish. Let's play the Adventures in. Gain 2 life. Then let's go ahead and tick up the Ugin. We don't need to sack this Alt Fate Scroll just yet. Next turn, we may be able to ultimate the Ugin, which would be fantastic. More lands. Go ahead and hit you for 1. Alright, so next turn, if this Ugin survives, we can go grab 4 spaceships and destroy 4 of his lands. If it doesn't survive, then I guess we're drawing 8 cards, which is also good. Quantum Ritter. When this creature enters, draw a card as long as there's a card. Okay, sure. Drawing some cards. pass. Do we care about creating anything here? Might as well. Let's create a 2/2. That way we can at least hit him on the way out. Play a land. Now the fun begins. Let's ultimate Ugin. Grab 4 spaceships and an Ugin. And an anti-causal. And a solemn. Another All Fate Scroll and a Candy Trail, which we can all cast for free. Starting with spaceship number 1. Boom, destroy your land. Spaceship number 2. Boom, destroy your land. Spaceship number 3. Boom, destroy your land. Spaceship number 4. Boom, destroy your land. Let's play our Ugin. Submit 0. Draw a card. Because, you know, we still have a bunch of mana here that we haven't spent. An opponent has seen enough and scoops it up. I love that. I mean, it's despair, right? You're like, I got no lands. What am I going to do now? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Do I keep this? I don't think so. Mulligan. This is better. We'll keep this. We'll put an All Fates back. And go from there. We just need that 3rd land so we can ramp into our Simulacrum. Ooh, to aggro deck. Alright, well, let's do this. And Candy Trail. And Scry 2. Perfect. We already got one of those, so we'll take the land. Opponent, Bat. Well, if he's smart, he'll take my All Fate Scroll. Nope. That's also a good choice. I could see that. Now he knows he's on a clock, because I do have the Deadly Cover-Up. We will keep the land. Luckily we can gain an extra 3 life here. Cecil. Sure. Opponent's super aggro. Alright, we will play Swamp. Play the All Fate Scroll. And then next turn we should be able to Deadly Cover Up. Unless he has another Bat. Unstoppable Slasher. Sure. That's fine. That's kind of a long-term problem, but for now we can do this and then get rid of all his creatures. Deadly Cover-Up comes back with a couple of counters on it, so we have some time there. Another one. Okie doke. Well, we will play Plains. Play. What do we want to do here? Do we get rid of this thing? Nah. Let's stick to our game plan. Simulacrum Synthesizer. And we'll grab a Swamp and then pass. Okay, this is perfect. Both of these guys are going to be tapped. So I can split up. We'll take a land. Another one. Holy smokes. Well, 3 Unstoppable Slashers might be a bit too much. I could definitely use another Deadly Cover-Up. Deadly Cover-Up! Oh man, this is great. Alright, our opponent. Let's see if opponent sticks around after this. We'll keep the Battleship. We will Deadly Cover-Up. Take out the Deadly Cover-Up and the Candy Trail to get rid of all these slashers permanently. Woo! This is nice. Bye-bye. 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 We went from 3 slashes on the board to 0. Okay. This is good. This is good. Alright, next turn we can all fate scroll. What does this guy do? Whenever one or more creatures deal combat damage to a player, you draw a card and lose a life. At the beginning of your end step, if non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was warped, create a 2/2 robot. Sure. Alright, we're going to seclude a Starforge. Let's go ahead and destroy both one of his lands and this Acolyte. Your turn, opponent. Land. Sunset Saboteur. Good card, but may not be enough. Ooh. Ooh, do I Ugin or do I all fate scroll? You know, we can take 4 damage. I think we'll all fate scroll, draw a bunch of cards, play a land, sack some stuff from this guy's graveyard, the miner, so he doesn't come back. And we'll do an Authority Consuls, start gaining some life back. That sets us up next turn to destroy the Saboteur with the Ugin. And we don't even get to it, opponent quits. Alright, well, I don't blame them. We did destroy everything. This hand will be good once we have the ability to cast these 2 Authority Consuls. Currently the Verge only taps for black, but we have a Candy Trail to dig through our library, so let's keep. Opponent Seth the Sorcerer. Oh, beautiful. We'll take this. Hello to you too, Seth. Authority Consuls. Opponent plays a land. We'll play a Verge, and we'll Authority Consuls again. Let's see if we'll counter the second one. Nope. Candy Trail. Let's go ahead and dig. Land. Sure, that's fine. We'll take all the lands. Let's Fountain Port into all Fate Scroll, which currently draws us 3 different lands, 3 cards. Such a good card. Such a good card. If you're playing a diverse mana base, such a good card. In Commander, oof, it's amazing. Good call, opponent. Good call. Opponent doing a little rampant, grabs a couple of forests and plays a forest. We will Hidden Grotto. Thanks. Thanks is gone. Alright, we will go ahead and grab a swamp that brings our Verge online. I don't know if our opponent's being ironic or not, but we'll take it as a compliment. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Another All Fate Scroll. Sweet. We'll play the Adventures Inn, gain 2 life. All Fate Scroll, which now draws 6 and pass the turn. So now we're at 7 mana. We can Ugin. And with this Golden Saucer, we can Spaceship. We'll take our 3 and draw a card. And go to my turn, draw a card. Saucer. I don't want to draw it yet. Let's go ahead and Candy Trail. I don't think he's doing anything with Graveyard, so we'll keep this Authority Consuls because we can sack this Candy Trail and play another Authority of Consuls and pass the turn. Look, we're at 25 life. Ice Crag. Sure. I think that's our only 2-mana rock in standard. Brings in another Storm Brood and blows up our All Fate Scroll. That's not good, but at least we gain 3 life out of it. And we'll take that. No problem. Ooh, a spaceship. Let's go ahead and destroy all tap creatures. And maybe we can create a treasure by flipping a coin. Tevel. Oh, this is the Delve one. I've never seen anybody use this in standard. It makes a great commander, like super strong. Let's see, do we kill it? I think we have to kill it. We'll pay 3 life. Let's see if he's gonna counter it. Nope. Okay. Draw a card. And pass the turn. All right. We'll go ahead and create a treasure token. That gets us up to 8. Do we Ugin or do we Battleship? I think we Ugin. No, let's Battleship. Let's Battleship. We can destroy the Ice Crag. Or not. Well, better that than our Ugin. You know what? Let's go ahead and get rid of all the negates. Let's get rid of this. Actually, we might bring that back. So let's get rid of this and this. He's like, what's in here? Let's go ahead and get rid of all the negates. Long goodbye. Sure. Negate, negate. Oof. Liliana's. The end. Okay, he's got some stuff. Sure. Gain 3 life. He gets to destroy an enchantment or surveil 3. Sure. I'm surprised he didn't destroy one of our authority consoles here. Pass the turn. So now, what does this guy do? Look at the top card of your library. Destroy target artifact and enchantment. Oh, that's why. Okay. He does not care about our authority consoles. He's just letting them stay. Alright, gives the snake a buff. And we'll take 6 down to 22. And let's go ahead and Golden Saucer. Thank you very much. I think we do this. Get rid of that. Then we do this. And do that. And then get rid of this. Alright. Yeehaw. Draw some cards. Hopefully we can use our All Fate Scroll. Don't destroy. Oh, he can't destroy artifacts. Okay, that's fine. And he quits. Okay, that was abrupt. I thought he said he could do this all day. I guess not. Good game. So that is Orzhov Control. I hope you enjoyed the video. I think it's a fun deck. It's frustrating your opponents, and sometimes that could be fun. It's not something I do regularly because it tends to piss people off, but every now and again it's good to get under their skin. Don't forget, the link is down below to check it out, and you can export the deck, copy it, and paste it into Arena, and you're good to go. Till next time, cheers.